I've heard the breaking news that there are individuals who are influencers, mainly on TikTok, who have received packages from Scentsy. Did not pay for them, obviously. Um, these packages are big, and some of them contain items that consultants are supposedly they run out. They're sold out, and the consultants can't get them. And even if they could get them, they probably couldn't afford them. It seems to be a very big focus on Disney, individuals who are in some way related to Disney. And Disney is the more expensive of the products that Scentsy offers because they're licensed. You cannot get, hey Spud, hey Jamie. You can't use host credits to get like Disney stuff because it's licensed. And it's not just Disney. There are a couple of other things that are licensed. But anyway, so these TikTokers have gotten these boxes, $200-300 full of Scentsy stuff. So once the news broke last night, I started doing my research. I started watching the TikTok videos. These influencers are also given codes for people to order from them. So, okay, a while back, Scentsy changed. Well, thank you, Spud. Scentsy changed the fact you do not need a consultant to order. You can go just directly to the website and order. I just saw a phone number on one post where you can call and order from the online store. If you're going to go the way of influencers, okay, consultants have to pay to join. Consultants, if they want to have a website, you pay $15 a month plus tax for people to be able to go and order online directly from you. Other than that, if you're a consultant and you don't want to pay for the website, then people have to contact you directly and you do the ordering for them. You have to order through your back office. But these individuals are not having to pay for a monthly website fee. Again, with a consultant, it's optional, but these people do not. They're offering coupon codes. Scentsy consultants do not get that offered to them for people to save money and order through them. This whole setup of getting these influencers in, when I'm watching their videos, they're talking about, they're reading the cards from Scentsy that came with the goodies. Oh, thank you for being part of Scentsy Social Team 2025. Well, what is that? What is Scentsy Social Team 2025? Okay, so in my mind, nothing I can hand to you on a silver platter as proof. My opinion is there are now two types of people who are selling. Your consultants who had to pay to join, pay to have their monthly link to buy, order directly from them online, who have to pay for everything. Everything. If they want to make samples, they have to buy their wax. Scentsy doesn't provide that. They pay for everything. Okay? I'm not mad for myself because I like the Scentsy products that I like, which are mainly the cleaning supplies. I'm not in it to make money or build a downline. I'm just kind of in it to save a few dollars because I get, a little bit back on what I purchased. I've met some wonderful people doing this. My team, they are really great, great people. That has been the blessing with getting involved in Scentsy. Scentsy is bypassing the need for consultants. You don't need a consultant to check out. You can use the coupon codes provided to you by these TikTok influencers. And I'm watching these TikTok videos of these influencers who are getting these Scentsy packages. A few, oh, that's cute. This is cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's going to smell so good. This one girl had 90 some odd comments, and over half of the comments were on a shirt she was wearing, had nothing to do with Scentsy. I don't know what the situation is with Scentsy and Disney. I don't know if Disney basically owns Scentsy now. If Scentsy's indebted to Disney, there's some contractual stuff, yeah, and legalities and all this kind of stuff, yes. So it just seems they're tipping their hat in a hard direction here. But the blatant disrespect, and you may call it playing chess, okay? And you may call it giving opportunities for others. Give more than you can take. Arrows out. And Scentsy is giving to people who have not struggled to be consultants. Trying to recruit new people because they're trying to appeal to this Gen Z. They're trying to appeal to the Gen Z, okay, generation. People are not happy over the changes that have taken place with Scentsy since 2025. And it's only getting worse. The disrespect for the consultants, where do I even start? And I've reviewed videos that Charity Rose has put out, Sam D, PJ Jackstone or Jackson, Miss Pat, Amy with Happily Scented Life. There are so many people who have commented on their videos that they're done with Scentsy. Aside from the product not performing, Spud, does it have anything to do with AI? That's a good question. I'm going to say yes and no. I think the algorithms on certain social media platforms are driving things a different direction. I think they need something new and fresh to generate curiosity, to appeal to a new crowd. And when you use Chat GPT, I asked it a question about going affiliate and doing this and doing that. And the keywords were momentum, pivot, branding knowledge. These are the keywords that are pushed and shoved down our throat every end of month live. And they're Scentsy words. They are Scentsy words that are used very conveniently. So I don't think the originality is there along the lines of Jamie used AI and did chicken dance. Very funny, Spud. I think they're lacking in originality. I think they are going to Chat GPT for everything. I think they're desperate. I think they really want to go affiliate. And I think what's going to happen is they're going to push all the consultants out. And once they do, they will be completely relying on these influencers. If it flies, these influencers that I have seen doesn't look like they have very many comments that give full appreciation to what they're seeing or a lot of interest. I'm just, when they made the change of no catalogs a while back, which of course they brought them back now. When they made the change to no catalogs, these Scentsy consultants were going out buying printers, buying paper, because their clientele liked the catalogs. They liked to have something in hand. A lot of them weren't social media people. Face it, what has kept Scentsy alive so far has not been Gen Z, it is Gen X. And they are more hands-on. Pencil and paper. Some of us are getting acclimated to using this social media thing. A lot of us don't want to get acclimated to using the social media thing. Okay? A poof. Well, that's a very unusual circumstance there, Poofy. I can send you some Scentsy. I can send you some Scentsy. It's called Odor Out. Don't call Louisiana 911. No, Spud, because you know what they're going to say. What's your problem? What you got? What's the matter? But the overall disrespect and the sneakiness. Oh, listen. Being honest and forward like I am has not made me popular. It has probably made me one of the most disliked people ever. Well, that is just, hey, Tabor, that is just TUFF. I will speak the truth. I will speak it loud and proud. And haters can come at me on here. I got big shoulders. I'm expecting the backlash, and that's fine. But you're free to go and do a video and say what you want to say too. I really feel sorry for the consultants who have struggled so hard, who have invested, really believing that they could make a lot of money. And you can if you have a team of 2,000 people under you doing the sweating and the begging and the buying from themselves. Who is my best customer? Me. Like, I spent $10,000 in 1 year. Truly. I've gone to events. I've been face to face with people. And people don't. I am talking about Scentsy, Miss Tina Bradford, and these influencers that are being sent these terrific packages that include stuff that Scentsy consultants try to get when it's a limited time offer and it's sold out, but here they are surfacing on social media. Tina, I think that they are, there's two groups of retailers here for Scentsy if you want to. Yeah. Well, Tina, you pay for a website. Do they? No. You paid to join Scentsy. Did they? No. But what I have been, and I said this earlier, what I have been saying is that I have read that there was something called 2025 Scentsy Social Team. And I think that that's a whole new category of sellers for Scentsy. I think they're targeting new sellers, Gen Z, which I could just vomit when I hear that, because Gen Z generally has about as much common sense and giddy up in their step as a dead doornail. Anyway, but that's the whole point. That is the whole point, because these people who are not very long on common sense and long on wanting to work are probably your best social media people, because that's what they do, is sit behind a computer all day. A lot of people I saw in the comments on the various videos last night are leaving Scentsy. Like I said, aside from the products not performing like they should, especially the waxes as of late, definitely not the candles. They do not perform. Yes, they're giving them free stuff is promotion, just like commercials. But Tina, these people are given coupon codes. These people are given whatever from Scentsy. Do you ever get any coupons to share with your customers, Tina, from Scentsy? No, you don't. Now, what I did do is research how these TikTok people get paid. There are varying degrees of stuff, and I'm sure it's changed since it first began, but you gotta have a hellacious following. You gotta have hellacious number of reactions. I mean, you could have 1 million followers if nobody ever interacts with you. Okay? So the analytics have to be there. And I am just wondering what the criteria was that Scentsy used to choose the people they chose. I want to know. What analytics did they look at? But it's all starting to fall into place. You no longer need to go through a consultant to purchase. You can just from online. Why? Because we have all these social influencers who have codes that you can put in now. Okay? These social influencers, you just put in their code. You don't have to choose a consultant. Okay? This money that's going to be made directly from the website, from people who don't choose to order through a consultant, they're going to put it back into Scentsy and make it better for the consultants. No, you're making it better to try to find your consultants, your social media consultants, because you're sending them $200 and $300 packages of stuff your regular Scentsy consultants cannot afford, and is most time not available to them because it sells out so fast. It's the ugliness behind it all. It's the sneaky, it's the secretive. I can't deal with that. I'm gonna hang in because I'm gonna see this pony show to the end. Oh, Wendy stepping down? I don't know, Tina. It could very well, but I heard, no proof, I heard she was with Arborn now. This could be a lot of the reason why she stepped down. I have no idea. I think if she did step down and this was a consideration, it sure would make a lot of sense. They don't need consultants anymore. They don't. They're going to let the consultants with who? Arborn? You know what I'm talking about, Tina? Arborn. That's what I read. What's that? It's a health and wellness Melaleuca thing, kind of. It's another MLM. Another health MLM thing. So, yeah, the majority of your top consultants, they're not they're superstore directors, are stepping down. And I realize that Scentsy's in a slump, pretty much like everything else. But, bruh, the people who are making you the money is who you are dissing the most. And I don't want to hear momentum and pivot and brand recognition. I don't want to hear it. Those consultants are supposed to be doing that for you, but from my understanding, they're not doing it enough. They're not doing it right. Yeah, I got proof of that. I got proof of that, yes. Yeah. So because, okay, you know what, Scentsy? Stop sending this social media influencer people all these things. I tell you what you do. You get with Home and Garden. You get with Good Housekeeping. You get with Martha Stewart. People have never heard of Scentsy. And if they've never gotten with Scentsy or never heard of Scentsy, how about you put some full page ads in these magazines that are distributed in so many places. There's so many different types of magazines that you could. Okay, so you think an influencer can reach more people? Okay, so this one person is strictly a Disney person. Some work there, some hang out there like it's their second home. So because Scentsy has an affiliation with Disney, as we all know, they're targeting Disney people, in my opinion. And which plays, so I don't know, again, that connection there is a little, So you're targeting the Disney people. You think Disney people are looking at wax? Do you think? Oh, you've got an influencer who's got bazillions of followers. And with that said, it's not even the target audience that you need. It's not even the target audience that you need to facilitate your plan with Gen Z. And I just think, let me see. Let me do something here. And I just think that they're doing very much, God doggone, very much a disservice to the consultants. If I were in it to make money and dependent on it, I would be stroking out. What I am stroking out over is that there are some that are depending on this for a lot. They have ingested the purple Kool-Aid. It flows through their veins rather than blood. They will defend it to the end because they don't want it to be true. Of course they don't want it to be true because it reeks of evil and sneaky, and it reeks of dishonesty. It's no class. It reeks of no appreciation, no consideration. It sure in the heck doesn't reek of family. Scentsy family, Scentsy spirit. Scentsy crap. That's what. I like my Scentsy. I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid. Thank you, Tina. I'm not drinking the Scentsy Kool-Aid. I emailed Scentsy this morning, and I used Chat GPT. And I wrote out, or had Chat GPT write it out, because I was comparing using social influencers versus consultants. And I said, look, I want you to be real about it. What are the negatives? From Facecracker. Oh, you can't do that, Tina. Oh, yeah, if you're on YouTube, you can if I do my Marvels. So, where was I? What was I saying? Somebody? Anybody? I don't know now. Tina threw me off. I don't think Scentsy has made a wise move. Oh, yeah, I had it compare. And it gave me everything that I would have thought in my mind could be deemed as detrimental as a result of their choice was on the list. Does that mean I'm as smart as Chat GPT? Anyway, so They're always saying use Chat GPT. Well, I did. And I got the answers that I came up with myself prior to going on there. This is not looking good. I think it's grasping at straws. I think it's a last-ditch effort. But there have been so many bad feelings. So much. Tina, I can't stand it either, but I can tell you what, since they preach Chat GPT, well, I was going to use their own weapons against them. Yeah, I did. That's what they use. Pivot, momentum, brand knowledge, and everything that comes out of people's mouths on EOMs is Chat GPT. Realized that today when I typed in some of my questions. And I didn't use those words personally, but those were the words that came back to me. Nothing is original. Nothing. Nothing was original. In an MLM, it is. In an MLM, it is. If you want to join to buy products at a discount, do it. Period. End of story. Because for me, aside from the people that I've met, that's as good as it gets. That's as good as it gets. And I have made family with these people that are on my team, or my upline is my team, okay? And we're close. We work each other all day long. I mean, we have other common and interests, and we care about each other. I think something as genuine as what we have with my team is rare, because what I call my director, she can tell me to go eat crap, and I'm not going to be offended. I know she's not coming from a place of maliciousness. True, right, Tina? Yes. She can tell me, you're full of and I'll be like, okay, let me step back, because we have the kind of relationship where we can be completely honest with each other and not be offended, because we realize sometimes things need to be said that need to be heard by other people. And I don't think any of us are so like high and mighty that we think, oh, that can't apply to us. We don't have that with our team. And I think it's a 1 in a million thing from what I've read and seen in the Scentsy consultant groups. I really do. So I don't want to hear this crap about, oh, Scentsy's been a blessing financially. No. If you got out of it what I've gotten out of it, then I say yes. We do. We need to be checked from time to time. Me as much as anybody else, Tina. And we can do that with each other, and we don't do it in a way that we don't try to be malicious. We don't try to be hurtful. We don't try to, no. We're adults. And I always start with, I love you, but let me tell you. And if anybody knows this about me, Spud, if you're there, Spud can tell you. He's not in Scentsy. He's a good friend of mine. But he can tell you that when I need to say something, I kind of let it fly. Getting back to, there's something sneaky going on. I want to know about this 2025 social team that is referenced on the Valentine cards that Scentsy sent to these influencers with their big Valentine Day explosively massive free product bundle. And I want to know, Scentsy, if you're that desperate for people, you need to let anybody join, bro. Don't make them pay. Don't make them pay for a website. How is that fair to have one group of people because they have a different angle from which to sell? So what you're saying is you need these social media people because, hey, new millennium, we got to get with the program. But yet, you still need those people who are small timers, who do events, who do parties, face to face. But you need social media influencers who are on a much larger scale and a much larger platform than Facebook. Tina, we have 3. Listen. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 sold. But you need these social media people who are on much larger platforms because Facebook has just like swallowed any type of algorithm that would allude to anyone doing anything to make money. What's the matter, Sassy? They've just swallowed that up. 15, Tina. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 15. I have 15 sold. 15 sold. So I need 15 more sold. Spud, really? I am trying to fuss about something, and y'all gonna sit up here and buy some Morphle? Okay. I give you 4 more, Spud. Hold on. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 13, 14, 15. Okay. But he wants 4 more. Plus 7. 30 slots. Okay, so Spud just bought 4 more. So, I said I had 15 left, minus 4, so there's 11 left to go. And, y'all look at this. My neighbor had thrown this out. Let's see. My neighbor had thrown this out. Yeah, you already bought 3, Tina. And, so it's a little easel with the thing, and it's got the, but I painted it. I put it back together. Some nuts and bolts were missing and all this kind of stuff. And I had to make this right here. So I made another one of these. It's not the greatest, but it works like, you know, this one. Okay, so that's cool. And I can pull. Hold on, y'all. And pull the paper like this, and I can write on here. Or I can put this like this, and it's an easel. Okay, so I have dogs that are crying. And I'm going to let y'all go. But this is mainly for the benefit of talking Scentsy fussing. Because it's fussable. Y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all. Bye. And I get out of here.